Hi guys, so today we're in a different spot. We're in my bed. I wanted to get real for this video. I'm just kidding. Mr. Todd, come over here. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk to you guys about my weight loss journey, or as I like to call it, my fat loss journey, because to me it wasn't just about losing the weight. I mean, I was at an unhealthy weight, but it was more so about losing the fat. I wanted to lose fat and put on muscle as best I could with losing the amount of actual weight and fat that I needed to lose. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I have notes so I don't forget about like any of the points I want to make to you guys, because I don't know, I feel like if you're on this journey or starting out, a video like this can be really helpful and really motivating. So I wanted to make sure I had every point in there that I wanted to make. So the first thing I put on is when. So I want to answer all the questions: when, where, how, why, all that. When did I decide to start this journey? So originally, I decided to start working out and eating better, and that I wanted to lose the weight that I wanted to lose, or the fat that I wanted to lose, back in October of 2015, so a few months ago. And I went to the doctor, and the doctor had me on like a stupid diet, like 2 protein shakes a day, and the largest meal being dinner with a protein, a green veggie, and like rice, or a protein. Actually, it was a protein and 2 green veggies, which is cool, but like I've just learned that using protein shakes as meal replacements is stupid. So anyway, I decided back in October that I wanted to get serious about losing weight, and then of course my doctor even told me Thanksgiving isn't what's going to get you, it's going to be Christmas time. And I was like, no, if I can make it through Thanksgiving, I can make it through Christmas. Well, he was right. I made it through Thanksgiving by only gaining like a pound over the break. And then when Christmas came around, it was like Christmas leftovers stuck around with it. And then my boyfriend moved back to Tempe in mid-January for school, and I told myself the day that he moves back is the day that you're gonna start going to the gym seriously again. So originally it was October of 2015, but I got very, very serious back into it mid-January 2016. Why? Why did I want to lose the weight or the fat? So yes, of course, I wasn't confident in my own body. It wasn't that I didn't think that I was beautiful. I think everyone's beautiful no matter what size they are. I just was unhealthy. I was 200 pounds. I'm 5'7". Doctors say I'm 5'6.5". I just say I'm 5'7". So 5'6.5" at 200 pounds, and I just knew that wasn't healthy for me. And so that was the main reason, was my health. The main reason is always my health. My health comes before everything. But of course, you know, I didn't like the way that my clothes were looking on me or not looking on me because they didn't fit. So that's why. It wasn't for anybody else. It was for me. And that's the thing. When you start out on a fat loss or weight loss journey, it has to be for you. People can tell you a million times you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight, but until you decide that you want to or that you need to, nothing's gonna fall into place. So it was for me this time. I wanted it for myself. What was my diet? So like I said, originally it was 2 protein shakes a day, then a protein and 2 green veggies. Well, when I started again in January, I just started eating clean, and that comes along with what did I cut from my diet. I cut out all fast food, obviously, for good reason. I was cooking everything at home, and then the next question is, did I have cheat meals? And no, when I go on diets, I can't let myself have a cheat meal, because I'll just go, like, that makes me go crazy. like, I just want to treat myself all the time after that. So for the first, I would say 2 months, I didn't have a cheat meal. Or if I did, it still wasn't technically a cheat meal. Like, if I would have a cheat meal, it wasn't a burger and fries. It was, my cheat meal was going out to dinner with my boyfriend and having, like, a salad from a restaurant. That was my cheat meal, if you know what I mean. Like, I wasn't going crazy with, like, milkshakes and fries and burgers and fried chicken and all the things that I wanted to be eating, because I knew that, for me, that doesn't work. And you have to find what works for yourself. And having cheat meals weekly works for a lot of people, but it doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work for my mind and my mindset. It screws everything up. And what were my workouts? So for the first 2 months, or while I was still working out by myself, I was doing a lot of cardio. As a complete cardio bunny. I would go to the gym in the morning, do cardio for an hour, and it was usually the Stairmaster. If my Stairmaster that I liked wasn't open, I would do the elliptical. I hated the treadmill. And then I would do an ab circuit, and then like free body weight squats, or sometimes hold dumbbells and do it. It wasn't anything like heavy lifting at that time. I just wanted to lose fat. I wanted to burn all the fat away, so I wasn't really lifting heavy. And I also wasn't lifting heavy because I didn't know what lifts to do, how to do them, and I felt like I would look stupid doing them. It was embarrassing. It's, you know, it's just, and I'm completely that person who I would get embarrassed. I wouldn't want to do things, and that's why eventually I got a trainer, because I wanted to put on muscle and I wanted to get stronger, but I didn't know where or how to start with that. So for the first 2 months, 2.5 months, it was a lot of cardio, a lot of cardio. And the next question for what motivated me, again, the fact that I knew I needed to lose the weight for my health motivated me a lot. That's what motivated me, was, you know, wanting to wear my cute clothes, wanting to be healthy, wanting to feel proud of my body when I looked in the mirror. I always thought I had a pretty face. I never thought I was ugly because the weight that I was. I just wasn't completely happy with myself. And that was the hardest and saddest thing for me, was not being happy with who I was, because especially with where I'm at now, I just, like, I don't know, it's just, it was really sad. And I feel like a lot of the people who are close to me could tell that I wasn't 100% myself, and I think that's what motivated me a lot. And where did I work out? So at first, for the first like 2.5 months, I worked out at my local YMCA. I love the YMCA. I don't care if it's for families. I like that they have a room specifically with mirrors everywhere, because sometimes I like to look at myself. I just liked it. It was clean. It was really open. Since then, and since I started with my trainer, I have moved on to a local gym, if you're in the Yuma area, called 24/7 Flex Fitness. It's on Avenue B. It's amazing. I love the gym. I love the people that go there. And of course, my trainer's amazing, and she works out there, and she works with me there. So that's where I went. Before the YMCA, I went to 4th Avenue Gym, and I still love 4th Avenue Gym. I still go there sometimes twice a week. But my main gym is 24/7 Flex Fitness. So the next question is, how did I stay motivated? This is, like, kind of hard for me. Holly. 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 Stop. Holly. Holly! Anyway. Holly. So the next question is, how did I stay motivated? The first thing is to set goals. So I set goals for myself. The first thing I did was I made a little chart of my starting weight, and then I would drop 2 pounds every box, and then as I would lose the weight, I would check or cross out that weight. You know what I mean? So I put 200, and then I went down to however much was my goal weight. And every time I weighed in, I would wait a day to see if I would gain any weight back, and that's just something I like to do. A lot of people are against that. That's something I did. A lot of people are also against weighing yourself every day, which I understand why, but for me, it's more motivating, seeing if I would lose a pound or not lose a pound. It was motivating for me. Now that I'm more into my fitness and muscle journey, I don't weigh myself every day because I'm not focusing on my weight anymore. Because muscle weighs more than fat, I'm not focused on it. I want to put on that muscle. Another thing that I do that a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, they're like, I never would have thought of that, is I pick a picture of either myself. A lot of the times I would get a picture of myself at where I loved my body or when I felt most confident, and I would set it as my iPhone background. Or I try finding girls who look like me. So in the sense of like, I try to find them my height. It's really hard finding them my height, but I would find blonde, blue-eyed girls because that's a realistic expectation of something I can look like. And I would try to find girls with my same body type, so curvy, not, a 5'10" model. I would never set that as my iPhone background because I will never be 5'10" and I will never be that thin. I just won't. So setting a picture or even a motivational quote on your iPhone background is a great way to stay motivated. And the next thing is progress pictures. Always take before pictures. Always, always, always. Because you would be amazed at how your body changes in a week's time. Now, I don't take pictures. When I was first losing weight, I would take pictures every 10 pounds that I would lose. Now I'm taking pictures every 4 weeks with my trainer. I'm taking my measurements and pictures. I'll try to include pictures in here somewhere if I can figure out how to, at my starting weight when I was 200 pounds and at what I look like now. And I might be able to insert some at my 8-week check-in too, it depends on when I upload this. And then the last thing about staying motivated is texting my friends. So I have 3 best friends, 4 including my boyfriend, who I text all the time, whether I'm struggling with what I'm eating or what I'm not eating, or going to the gym, or if I'm just having a bad day, or if I'm having an amazing day. I always make sure and text them. So Dallas, Chassie, and Nadia, hi, and Cody. So texting is definitely, it holds me accountable, and they motivate me and inspire me. They don't even have to say anything, and they do that for me. So texting them is definitely motivating on its own. And the last thing that I have is who. So who motivates me? So of course there's those YouTubers and Instagram fitness girls. The first one is Jen Hearn, or Honey Buns Fit. She's the one who, when I first started watching her, I watched like 20 of her videos the first night I found her. And she is just, I feel like I'm so much like her in the sense where, like, she doesn't drink pre-workout because she's so high-strung already. That's how I am. Like, I do not need pre-workout. I'm so, like, as it is. And she was just so funny and so down to earth and had a real, like, weight loss journey explained on her channel. And I just thought it was cool. So, Jen Hearn motivates me every day. Another one is Heidi Sommers, or Buff Bunny. She's awesome. She has an amazing weight loss journey as well. She's just Buff Bunny collection. You need to make those leggings because I need some. But she's really good to follow. And Katy Hearn. I follow Katy Hearn just for her butt, okay? Her butt is like motivating. Just her butt, okay? And then, of course, my friends. My friend Nadia, she's like my best friend. She lives in LA, and she motivates me every single day. She has ever since we met. My friend Dallas, who's actually going to compete in a bikini, her first bikini competition in Birmingham in May. She motivates me. She's amazing. She looks amazing. She's amazing. My friend Adley, who just competed in her 3rd or 4th competition. She is a trainer at 4th Avenue Gym. She's awesome. She's always so happy and so positive, and she's great, and she's beautiful. My friend Chassie is a beast. She is so shredded. She's a figure competitor. She competed in her first bikini competition last year, and she decided to move up to the figure class, and she's hopefully competing in her first competition as a figure competitor in June, and then either 1 or 2 more in July. And I was telling people today, she doesn't even have to say anything to motivate or inspire me. She just could stand in front of me while I was at the gym, and it's just like, yes. So Chassie, of course, and my trainer Davida Dyer. If anyone's interested, she's amazing. She is so great at motivating you in a positive way during your workouts. She's not like a drill sergeant, you know. She pushes you, but she knows your limits, so she knows if you can do something or not, and she's not gonna kill you at the gym. She's just really good, and she's always like, you're like my baby, you've come so far, and it's just nice to hear that. And she compliments you every time she sees you, and she's just, I'm so happy, 1, that I decided to get a trainer, and 2, that I went with Davida. I mean, really, when the options were laid out on the table, I was like, nope, I'm gonna go with her. There was really no option in my mind. I wanted to train with Davida. And of course, my boyfriend Cody, he's like a gym fanatic. He is a power lifter, and he's always motivating me. He's always pushing me to be the better version of myself, and he always helps me as much as he can, even though he obviously just knows what works for guys more. But he motivates me as much as he can, and he just tells me that I'm doing a good job, probably even when I'm not. And he's just so sweet, so thank you, and I love you. And the last person that motivates me is myself. You can't rely on other people for your own happiness. You have to make your own happy. And I motivate myself every day. I tell myself my daily affirmations, whether they're silly or not, whether you agree with doing that or not, I do it. And again, you have to do it for yourself. So if you're not motivating yourself, no one else is going to be able to do it for you, whether you want them to or not. It's just not going to be possible. So now that I was 200 pounds. I lost 30 pounds during my fat loss journey, which I was so excited about. After I lost the 30 pounds was when I got my trainer. And I did that just because I wanted to lose a chunk of the weight that I wanted to lose before I got a trainer. It was kind of like my little treat to myself, was getting my trainer. And I'm so happy I did that, because my progress has just been phenomenal in the first 4 weeks alone. So I'm so excited for next Thursday when I do my 8-week measurement and pictures. But yeah, now I've started on my fitness journey, so I'm trying to put on more muscle and lean out a little bit more. And my friends have been trying to get me to do bikini competitions, and I think that would be awesome. I just don't know if I'm there yet. I really just I want to do it to challenge my body and to get myself further faster, and for the really cute bikini. Like, I already know which one I would want to do or wear, but I just don't know if I'm there yet. I don't know. But if you guys want to see more videos about my fitness and not so much my weight loss, because I'm kind of past my weight loss or fat loss journey, if you want to see a video on supplements that I take, protein bars that I like, protein powders that I like, things I don't like, my stack that I take, or if you want to see cute gym clothes, videos like that, anything involving that lifestyle, let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely do those videos for you. This is something I'm so excited about. It's a lifestyle change for me, and that's the biggest thing I wanted. Was I didn't want to make it just a little diet. I wanted to make it a lifestyle, and I think I've succeeded in that so far. So if you want to see more videos like this, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Leave me sweet comments below, but also leave me comments letting me know what videos like this you would like to see. And yeah, I hope if you are debating starting a weight loss or fat loss or fitness journey of your own, do it. If you're debating going to the gym today or staying at home, go to the gym. I promise you, within 5 minutes of your workout, you're gonna be so happy you made that choice. The endorphins will kick in, and you will just be so happy with yourself. So the biggest thing to remember is also to love yourself, no matter what size or weight you are. Love yourself, because in the end, no one else is going to be able to love you like you can.